Hey folks, it's Rod with Pow Group. Welcome back on The Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, and interviews. Also home to the best MJ community. In this video, I've got an exciting one for you today. We're going to be discussing this news that I just found out that Edmonton has officially opened its first MJ restaurant, and it's called CBD CBN. And I'm very proud to call Edmonton home. I've been living here for a few years now, and I'm from the East Coast originally in Canada, but moved to the West Coast here in Edmonton, and proud resident of Edmonton. I love it here. There's so much opportunity. I moved here originally from for the real estate industry, and the cost of living is super cheap as well, only 5% sales tax, and it's got a very huge and vibrant MJ community. And like I said, I'm just super proud to be an Edmontonian, and super proud of this news and to be supporting this industry, this amazing industry, and this medicine of the future. So we're going to discuss this news, all of that and more. Before we get to it, make sure to smash the like. It helps support me in the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell, all that good stuff, and you'll be notified on any future videos or when I go live. I'm also going to be doing some reviews of this restaurant, so you'll want to have the notification bell enabled for that, and I'll keep everybody posted. I'll probably do either a live stream, or I'll just do some videos and then I'll post a review later on of the whole experience, but I'm really looking forward to it. Also going to try to have them on for an interview at some point. Here's the couple here. I'm really excited to reach out to them and hopefully get them on the YouTube channel for an interview. And speaking of supporting the channel, you can also go over to x.com and you can follow Pow Group there. The handle for that is @GroupPow. Going to be using that as my platform of choice going forward. So again, the handle for that is @GroupPow. Also, as a thank you to the community and happy anniversary, 5th anniversary to MJ here in Canada. It was 5 years yesterday, October 17th. And again, just super grateful to be alive and experiencing this and going on this journey. I love each and every one of you who have supported me along the way. And I'm going to be making videos and supporting this amazing industry for as long as I live. And like I said, turning 5 years old, it's hard to believe it's still 5 years young and it passed by that quickly, but the next 5 years are going to be monumental in my opinion. The industry is going to look completely different. And as a thank you to the community and as a celebration to the 5th anniversary of MJ turning legal here in Canada, I'm going to be doing a membership giveaway. So an annual membership, the gold membership to the Pow Group private community. It's valued at $100. And all you need to do is just go to the YouTube channel, click on videos, and then here's the video here from yesterday. Happy 5 years. So comment on that video, just so everybody's clear, not commenting on this video, but this video here that's titled Happy 5 Years Canada. If you go on there and drop a comment, there's already 36 comments. Anybody who comments, you'll be added to that giveaway, and I'll do a random comment picker. And just so you know, it doesn't allow duplicates, so if you can just refrain from posting multiple times, that would be great. But again, just as a thank you to the community and celebration to the 5th year turning legal here in Canada. And here's the article here from City News Everywhere. MJ Restaurant opens in downtown Edmonton, and there's also a video to go along with it. But we'll go through here a little bit quicker on the details because this is important. There's a couple things I want to talk to you before I show you this video, and then we'll look at the website and everything and where it's located. So a restaurant offering MJ-infused products is opening its doors to customers. The restaurant in downtown Edmonton, CBD CBN, is a dream come true for co-owners Stacey Meissen and James Mulholland, I think that's how you pronounce it. And this is a dream of mine as well. And not to create a restaurant. This is great. This is what we want to see for the industry, and it's just a taste of what's to come. No pun intended. But it's super exciting to think that this is so nascent, right? We're so very much in the beginning of this amazing industry of medicine in the future. I'm just so excited. Like as prices are down in the MJ market, I don't care. I'll continue to buy, and I know that this industry is going to be massive. It's going to be huge, and I'm just quite frankly grateful to just even be alive and experiencing it. Like, what a time to be alive. And a dream come true of mine is to own a Cannapub. So I want to eventually, I love craft beer. That's why I love Tilray so much, because they're into craft beer and they're into MJ. What's not to love about that, right? My two favorite things in the planet, right? But I can't wait to open my own Cannapub someday and have canna beverages, right? And then maybe I'll have some food or something like that, but I doubt. Not really too much into the food scene. I would rather do like a pub where I make my own beer and we have different types of craft beer, but no alcohol, just MJ infused, right? So mark my words, that'll be something that I'll do, whether it's, a year, 2 years, probably going to be like 5 years, 10 years from now, expecting a child here and going to be dipping into fatherhood. So it's going to get pretty hectic, but that's definitely a dream come true of mine as well. Well, not come true yet, but hopefully it comes true that I'll be able to open a Cannapub and then, invite all of you wonderful folk to come and take a look at it. But we'll go through here. Patrons can enjoy a night out while learning about MJ-infused food and mocktails. Really, our main focus is not necessarily in getting people intoxicated, but showing people the flavors of the plant and everything it can be, said Mulholland, who's also the bartender. And if anybody hasn't seen the Netflix show, Cooked with MJ, not MJ, but the C word, I just try not to say it, because MJ, the YouTube doesn't like it, but go to Netflix and look at Cook with MJ. It's really good. The entrepreneurs are the first in Canada to receive a Health Canada Research Kitchen license. With the research license, we get to show what you can do with MJ more than just smoking it, said Myson, the restaurant chef. We've been working to get this space up and running for a few months, and there's going to be a lot more of this. Super excited for it. I'm just, like I said, I've never been more grateful and more excited to be alive. The co-owners say great strides have been made over the last 5 years since recreational MJ use has been legal as of October 17, 2018 in Canada. When legalization happened, people were concerned about DUIs, so driving under the influence, crime going up, people just being stoned, zombies going through the streets, and it hasn't been that. Like, what are people talking about? Is like, just because it went legal, people are just getting MJ for the first time? No, like one in like two people, one of every like three people before MJ legalized here in Canada recreationally were smoking it. So it's like, no, if there wasn't zombies before, what makes you think there's going to be zombies now? Like, if anything, we're going to be more safe because there's not going to be cut with meth and all this other stuff, that dangerous chemicals that they're putting into it, right? And to have a regulated industry, it's just like, who thought that? I just don't get it. It just doesn't make any sense. It's like, tell that to the people that go home and beat their spouse after having a few drinks or multiple drinks. The thing that people are most likely to beat when on MJ is they go home and they beat their refrigerator. Like, I don't get it. Like, why would crime go up? If anything, like, people are way more chill. Like, why do you think I want to open a Cannapub? Because I don't want to have to deal with like drunk people in a regular bar, right? Because I know what alcohol does to people. I'd rather have a bunch of chill people consuming MJ beers and cannabis beverages than that, right? So people just consume a few can of beers and they go home and beat their refrigerator. But Myson says educating and providing Edmontonians with a safe place to try MJ is important, and I agree. She adds that more needs to be done to show that what these types of businesses can do for the economy. I agree, right? This is going to create jobs, going to create, just that much more interest in the restaurant industry, right? This is good for so many different industries. Tourism. She feels that the city's proposed zoning by law changes which would make room for MJ lounges or cafes in the event the provincial government, the province or the federal government rather, changes legislation, will help pave the way for more businesses like CBD CBN. City Councillor Michael Jans wants to see Edmonton become a pot tourism destination in Canada and a leader in MJ business opportunities and innovation. This is great news to hear because, like I said, I'm a proud resident and Edmontonian. It's all it's all at the steps of the legislature, said Johns. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. The councillor for Ward Papistu. It's all up to Premier Smith and the government if they want to open the business on MJ. And I think I go into this in the video, so we'll just play the video here in a moment. But he believes that, Myson believes, rather, opening of CBD CBN is a huge step in the right direction. It also allows for education, which I agree. Most people still think that there's so much stigma around it, right? So this is an opportunity to learn. It allows for conversations. It allows for a place for people to gather. And that's so true, right? Like, think of people who are doing like Sober October, or they're giving up alcohol for a month or two or something like that, right? It's so hard for them to do it because it's ingrained in every part of a society. It's such a social thing to do. So, if people are looking to drink less beer, yeah, there's non-alcoholic, but imagine if they had if you could go to a restaurant or an event or something like that and you can just buy an MJ infused beverage, right? Why not? And have that conversation that haven't been happening, so we can keep moving forward and show the rest of the world, as more of the world becomes legal, that this is what we can be doing and this is the way forward. I agree. We're going to be paving the way for the rest of the world. And I'm just so grateful to be here in Canada and to be a Canadian. And like I said, just be at the forefront of this with you all. But we're going to play this video. Just sit tight.
It's something that seemed like a dream 5 years ago, before pot was legal.
We've been working to get this space up and running for a few months now.
Canada's first cannabis restaurant where Edmontonians can gather, learn about cannabis-infused food and mocktails, and enjoy a night out. With business owners Stacey Myson and James Mulholland now opening their doors to customers to consume cannabis at CBD CBN downtown Edmonton. The entrepreneurs, the first in Canada to receive a Health Canada Research research kitchen license.
With research license, we get to show what you can do with cannabis, more just than smoking it.
Really, our main focus is not necessarily on getting people intoxicated, but on showing them the plant, all the flavors in the plant and everything that it can be.
With great strides made over the last 5 years.
When legalization happened, people were concerned about DUIs going up, crime going up, people just being stoned, zombies going through the streets kind of thing. And it hasn't been that.
Myson says education and providing Edmontonians with a safe place to try cannabis is important, and more needs to be done to show what these types of businesses can do for the economy. She says that the city's proposed zoning bylaw changes, which would make room for cannabis lounges or cafes in the event the province or federal government changes legislation, will help pave the way for more businesses like theirs.
It's all at the steps of the legislature. It's all up to Premier Smith and the government. If they want to be open for business on cannabis, they can make regulatory changes tomorrow that would allow kitchens like this, cafes, restaurants, massage therapists, whoever who want to experiment with THC or CBD or whatever, to do that.
For City Councillor Michael Jans, he wants Edmonton to be a leader in cannabis business opportunities and innovation like this restaurant.
The biggest support is even just taking the risk of doing it, because nobody wants to be first, particularly with something like this where people do have concerns.
A business planting the seeds, hoping to see other businesses grow. From Edmonton, Adrienne South, City News.
And you know what? Kudos to them for being the first to do so and taking that risk, right? Because not everybody wants to do that, and rightly so. But I mean, just kudos to them, and huge pat in the back for leading this way and being leadership, showing that leadership and being those leaders here in this space. Can't wait to reach out to them. I'm going to be doing so later on tonight, and like I said, hopefully get them on the channel and maybe even form some sort of partnership, because like I said, I'm all about this amazing industry, the medicine of the future, and I'm going to be doing everything I can in my power, absolutely humanly possible, as long as I'm alive, to bring this amazing industry and plant and medicine to everybody in the world, right? And they brought up a good point, like all these natural terpenes and whatnot, flavonoids and everything, right? Like limonene and things like that. That's things you can add to different culinary types of plates and stuff like that, right? Like different types of cooking with, it can be like a substitute, and it just really brings out the flavor in a lot of these different meals and culinary crafts, right? So I'm excited for it. I just had a smile on my face that whole time watching that video. If you haven't considered moving to Edmonton, this isn't real estate advice or financial advice. This is entertainment and informational purposes only. I'll never tell you what to do or what to buy, when to sell, when to move, when not to move. But moving to Edmonton has been the best thing and decision of my life. But obviously miss my hometown and my friends and family from back where I grew up, and I was there for 30 years of my life. But I'm just so happy that I moved to Edmonton, and I really love the community here, just overall. But from an MJ perspective, in my opinion, this is the best MJ community and place to be on planet Earth. But here's their website, so you can just go to CBDCBN.ca, and it's catering by day, catering by night. So amazing food meets the incredibly diverse flavor profiles of the MJ plant. CBDCBN introduces a new and unique MJ-infused fine dining experience. Man, I can't wait to review this for you guys and gals, and then get them on for hopefully an interview here on the YouTube channel, and then be doing a lot more. There'll be more restaurants, there'll be more Cannapubs, and let's go into the menu here. I haven't even looked at this yet, but yeah, look at the gallery, one-of-a-kind MJ-infused dining. Sign me up. I cannot wait. Yeah, menu. Our menus are created based on the season, using as many local ingredients as possible. That's another thing too. You support local, right? From family style to tapas to multi-course plated meals, we offer an experience for any occasion. Oh man, I'm excited. Plated multi-course meal from $250 per person. Family style meals from $175. And this is Canadian. $175 per person. Tapas menus from $125 per person. So yeah, and then $75 is their cheapest, but definitely a little on the pricier side. But I've no price when it comes to this experience. I'd pay just about anything, and I can't wait to have this as a celebration and a night out. And make sure to follow them over on Facebook as well, CBD CBN Catering. Really excited. Can't wait to share this with everybody and go and check it out. Here's their storefront, and I'll bring it up on the map here. Man, I can't wipe the smile off my face. I'm just so excited. But it's right here. So it's right on the corner of 105 And what's that street there? It's like a side street, so I guess it's just off Jasper Ave and 105. It's actually right next to one of my favorite pubs. But I cannot wait to go check this out and report back to everybody on the experience. I'll be taking some videos, some pictures. Who knows, maybe I'll even do a live stream or something like that briefly. But more than likely just going to take some videos, and I'll, like I said, try to reach out to them and get an interview here, and hopefully, like I said, form a long-lasting partnership as well, because like I said, I'll do my best to spread the word, get this out to as many people as possible, and support local and support the restaurant industry, support the MJ industry, this amazing industry and medicine of the future. I'm just so grateful, to be alive, and just so excited to be experiencing. Like, imagine what the next 5 years are going to look like, and then the next 5 years after that, right? Remember when MJ first was legal in Canada? For those of you in Canada, and compared to what it looks like now, it's like night and day, right? And then just imagine what's going to happen in another 5 years. I'm here for it. I'm so excited. It's not even funny. I can't even put it into words, to be honest. But just get that, got that warm, fuzzy feeling in my heart that, it's just, what a time to be alive, and super grateful. I've got lots of things in my life to be grateful for. And, even though the prices are down, it's easy to get hung up on that, but just imagine what this industry is going to do in 5 years from now, and the opportunity that it's going to present. And like I said, I'm just super, super stoked. But going to end it there. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this. If you're in Canada, specifically in Edmonton, are you going to go check this out? What did you like most about it? What did you not like about what you saw so far? If you think there's any issues that could come of this. But like I said, kudos to them for taking that leadership role and being the first to do this. But going to end it there. It's Rod with Power Group. Thanks again for joining us on the Pursuit of Wealth, and we'll see you again on the next video.